There we go. Peace and quiet. Alright. This is not an April Fool's joke. We are streaming. Although the weather's making me feel like it's a joke. Went down 20-something degrees between yesterday and today, and then we'll go right back up 20-something degrees tomorrow. What the heck is happening, man? Welcome back. That was really stilted. Welcome back, Gregtech. Gregtech. I'm Gregtechin. I'm Gregtechin, and here's my factory. This is the benefit of showing up at the very beginning. You will get the most useless, the most silly commentary. Oh, I should name one of my animals Gregtechin. Fuck. That's the dumbest shit. Oh. I have a cow. I haven't named the cow yet. Leather, lead, and glue. Do I have a lead? I do have a lead. Oh, they're super easy to make. I could get a bear. Yeah, Kuma. I played the tiniest amount of, like, Tekken 8. Where's my leather? Do I have no leather? Am I out of leather? I have no leather. Man got no leather. Man now has leather. This is an incredibly important use of my time. Okay. I don't have very much experience anymore because I ended up using it to repair this sword. And it used up a lot more experience than I expected it to. That's fine. There we go. Gunk, Jelly, and Gregtechin. We need to make a proper place for these guys one day. You know? It just ain't right. At least like a little area. Alright, so now that the jokes are out of the way for the moment, yeah, I did a little bit of stuff in between. I've used up a lot of my Steam because I was using the arc furnace like crazy. Yes, Ogre Tail pointed out. I'm imagining a cow can do an electric god fist. Ogre Tail pointed out before the stream, I see new constructions near the steam tank and a pumpkin. Well, the pumpkin I think has been there since the start. I think I left that there. But yes, there is a new construction. I built the steam presser. This is the steam multi-block forge hammer. Because I was like, I'm processing enough stuff at such a high rate using these machines that the single block forge hammer I have over there, while fast, it just ends up taking a long time to get through like all of this. So I decided to build it. I had leftover bronze-plated brick from upgrading the steam centrifuge, so I just went for it. I don't think I'm going to be upgrading these two to the steel, the high-pressure steel versions, just because they operate fast enough that I don't think it will be really worth the resource costs. But anyway, what I did was I kind of rearranged my inputs and outputs on all of these, and I have it set up so that I can put stuff in for a simple wash on this machine, and then it'll automatically go to the forge hammer to get pressed back down, and then go to the centrifuge. So it's very basic automation stuff, but you know, it's something. And I was thinking I was going to start it out, I mean, I've used it off camera, but I was going to start like by running this through. We're going to run this crushed redstone ore and go down this path to get the rare earth byproduct. So this is set to be on the simple washing mode, so all it's doing is just washing. It uses up less water by comparison. So we're just gonna let it go. It's already washing like a whole stack. It's very fast. This stuff has a relatively slow output and input, but that's fine. I don't need it to be super fast in that regard. It'll all get done at some point. I don't want to set it up. Oh, you can hear this working. It doesn't animate, sadly, but you can see it's working. I don't have it set up so that it comes out of the macerator and goes directly into that system, because the way the macerator works, you can have it, or you can take these into two different directions. So instead, I'm just setting it up. I will manually choose: do I start at the forge hammer, or do I start at the ore plant, the washing plant? So we'll worry about that at a later time. I am also I'm in the middle of, I've been collecting a lot of materials. I'm in the middle of making more steel. Throw that in there. Let's shut these guys off for a second, because they've been out of sync and it's a bit odd. I'm not sure why. It's mind-blowing how my humble little base that started with a small house has grown into what it is now. I know, isn't that the fun part? I think that's the great part of it all. And honestly, my base hasn't expanded, isn't that large, all things considered. Not yet. Especially like the functional space that I work in a lot is like all constrained into like this area. Like, yeah, I've got some slime trees out back, and yeah, I've got rubber trees out over here, but I don't really do much over in this corner right now. And I haven't really done much over in this corner anymore, since I don't use the smeltery or the brick blast furnace that often. So really, I'm constrained to like this kind of small area here, and that's about it. I've been building on the roof slightly, not that much, but just a little bit. I put a little wood roof up because, I made an advanced boiler finally to help with steam generation, and I don't know if the rain will blow it up, but it has an electric circuit in it, so I decided, you know what, I'll be safe. I should actually put some more steam in there, or some more coal in there. Let that keep going. And then I also took a bunch of time and made a lot more circuits. I also made some of these, I think I had made some of these extra resistors before, or these special resistors before. But yeah, make it a lot more circuits, and kind of set up to make even more if I want to, but I'm good for this second. Put some dark ash away. Let me see, what else is going on? goals for today. Nope. Goals for today, let's see. Oh, I did do, while I was off camera, I did do the quests over here for iron 3 chloride and sodium persulfate, as well as hydrochloric acid. I did this because I really needed the cheaper boards that these can make. Instead of me making these by hand with lots of gold wire, this is like 4 gold's worth of wire in order to make one board. This is just 1 gold's worth of foil, plus a little bit of iron 3 chloride. So I decided I need to just do this. Get that out of the way. Also, we needed to do this anyway because we need the plastic circuit boards so that we can make the high voltage circuits. They're in here somewhere. We also need the plastic boards for a lot of other stuff, so whatever. It's not too hard to make plastic boards. Polyethylene sheet, copper foil, and sulfuric acid. The sulfuric acid is... we don't have lots of it right now. In fact, I don't think I have any. But I have hydrogen sulfide kicking around. I don't have an easy way to make to make sulfuric acid right now. I need a large chem reactor to do that, and I don't think... yeah, we can't do a large chem reactor until we get to high voltage circuits. So in the meantime, I do need to do a bit of sulfuric acid creation. There's a few different ways to do it, but time for vitriol. Oh yeah, the vitriol solution. I do recall this. Does this make sulfuric acid? Vitriolic water solution. Oh, it loops. It's intense. It takes a lot. It does give me platinum group sludge dust, which I can use to get platinum metallic powder and some other things. Like, it's nice. It's not bad. But it does take a lot of time to convert the blue vitriol water solution back. Like, we'll probably do this eventually. Oh, vitriol is an archaic term for sulfuric acid. Ah, okay, I understand now. Although there is this looping stuff that you can do with it to get certain stuff with blue vitriol water solution and the green one. I haven't tried the green one though. But yes, we need to make sulfuric acid, and frankly, the only convenient way for us to do it right now, well, we need to use a normal chem reactor for it. Really, the main way we can do it right now is diluted sulfuric going into a distillery. It's not a great rate. I want to say the math works out to... oh, what does it work out to? I don't know what it works out to. We get 750, and out of 750 we get... you take 60 to 40. I'm basically get to like 500. It's like 2 to 1 almost. Like, I think it's like 2 to 1. If I push the recipe out, like if I do 4 of these and 4 water, I'll get 3,000, and then I think I get 2,000. So yeah, I think it's every 2 cells I get 1,000 sulfuric. But we do need to really start doing this, so I should probably set up a quick... I think I actually have a chem reactor distillery set up here. I think I had this set for doing diluted. Sulfide water. Oh, can I do it can I do it with the water up the top? Yes. It's not going to really change much. I'm probably going to have to manually add the water every now and then. But let's, you know what, let's get started with this, because we got to get this sulfuric acid. I want... I really, really want... I don't have another low voltage tank. Nope, I'm using all my low voltage tanks. That's alright. I'm not sad at all. Where is the... I could make a high voltage tank. I could also make a medium voltage tank. I mean, I could do it just to complete the quest. Let's make a medium voltage tank. 2 dark steel plate, 1 bronze, 4 steel plate, 1 bronze fluid pipe, and electric pump. I need every component for this pump. Oh my god. What a pain. Alright, I need a motor. And I need the pipes and the wrench and the screwdriver and the tin rotor and the tin screw. Give me a tin bar. Let's make bolts. Bolts into the lathe. Come on, get the last one out of there. I hate how it just like randomly will do that and just stop. Let's just do 2 rotors. Oop. No, I want to carry this. Casing go back in there. Rotor. And 1, 2. I like that little item holder. I just wish it would stay and like kind of remember the position it was at. Let's see. Add those, and now I need bronze fluid pipe. Do I have any left over? No, I just have small ones. I'm glad I have this extruder, man. It's so nice. Wrench. Steal that screwdriver from that one. There we go. Okay. Now I needed 2 dark steel, 1 bronze, 4 of that, and I think it was a steel pipe? No, another bronze pipe. I'm gonna steal that bronze pipe. We said 1 bronze. Oh no, I'm turning it into foil. Oops. I don't think that bronze foil is going to be anything. I don't know if bronze foil even gets used. What do you get used for? Anything? Stuff I don't use. Circuit assembly. Nope. I can fluid extract it back into bronze and let it solidify into an ingot. Cool. Make an ingot. Very important that we rescued that 1 ingot from its fate as foil. Alright, and then medium tank, done. So what we're going to just do with this is attach it to... Oh, we're going to put it on top of this distillery. Alright, so you're going directly up. Diluted sulfuric. No, the creation of it in the chem reactor, no circuit needed. And then in the distillery, it's on circuit. It's on 1. Okay. So this should be set up. Are you still pointing up? Yes. Oh, I need to go and get water from the roof. Ugh. Ow. Grab some from there and some from here. Ah, shit. Okay, so we're gonna put the... Oh god, please. Not again. Where are you? Are you underground? Are you down in here? What are you? Fucking ender creepers. I keep forgetting to get rid of these assholes. Alright, so that's going to be some sulfuric acid. Problem is, I don't have a way to automate the water fluid, the water going back into here, so we're just going to have to kind of hang out for a while. Whoever invented the Ender Creeper has let spite consume them. Yeah. But don't forget, Drowning Creeper. I did get a pearl off of that guy at least. I think that's why I kept him around, because I didn't realize that the pearls were not that bad to get, so I kept it around. I should put some eggs away. I do not need an egg. I do not need to be offered an egg in this trying time. Not right now. So this... that's what I thought. Now that eggs are going back down, I don't need to hoard them. So here's the other thing that we're going to be running into in a second. This is full. So what this is going to end up doing is it's just going to be end up filling here. So this will start slowing down. There will be only so much I can do. Anyway, we're going to pop back in every now and then and kind of see what we got to add. How much more water we got to add. I want to make some bigger large cells. I can right now. There's aluminum large cells I can make. Oh, let's take those pipes in the bag and da-da-da-da. What else have I unlocked here? So this is another... Oh. Spawn Enderman and 30 gold coins. Cool. Ow. This keeps happening. Oh yeah, I've got some bags to gamble. I think I'm also gonna just make this one. 2 more dark steel, 1 thing electric pump. I need bronze rotor. I'm gonna put the gear away. I feel like I've been making a lot of rotors and stuff lately. How are you doing over here? You out of water again? Yes. Yeah, it's gonna be gamble time in a second. I just figure I'm gonna make the, I'll make the high voltage one, or the high voltage tank, before doing anything else. That way I have just another bag to open. Dark steel plate, and I need steel fluid pipe. You know, I think I'm gonna put normal pipe in here instead of small gear as well, because I haven't needed to make as many pistons lately. No! Damn it. I don't need a steel rotor. I don't even know what the steel rotor can be used for. Oh, it's for the high voltage pump. And turbo gas turbines. Okay, well that's not as bad to make. Like I've accidentally got some iron rotor. Oh no, I think I found these iron rotors, or they were gifted to me through whatever. And these are completely useless. Nothing uses them other than this Stirling generator, which I don't think I'm making any time soon. So, I don't know. Hose nozzle. Excuse me. Ah, we can make saloon doors. Yeehaw. I feel like the handcraft recipe is better. You get 2 doors out of that one. Yeah, what the heck? Weird. Anyway, I'm being distracted, as I usually am. 2 dark steel, 1 aluminum, steel fluids, and 4 vacuum tubes. Come on, get out of the bender. It's like you look at it, it's Schrodinger's like machine. High voltage. Put this away for now. I don't know what I'm going to use it for just yet. Alright. Do that, do that, do that. Got 4 bags to open. Let me put some of these pipes away. That's my shovel. That's my Pokemon. Nope, this goes in here because of steel pipe. Okay. We'll put these away. Shuffle. Alright, let's open tier 1 bag first. Coleslaw burger and an arrow. Oh, okay. Ah, I wish I was using longbows, because that's really good. Ah, but I've got a very good crossbow instead. I could eat a coleslaw burger right now, though. Coleslaw plus burger, they didn't lie. Alright, let's see the rest. An ethereal glass and more potions of healing. Another solar engine and a couple of circuit boards. A bee house. Farm gearboxes. A good integrated circuit. And a muffler. So the good integrated circuit is interesting. You do need these to make the high voltage circuits? I think they're required. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so that's interesting. Shut up. No ASMR for your machines. Where's the muffler quest? Building better bases? Yes. Oh, a sound muffler. So this just turns off the sound or makes it really quiet. I might actually put this in here. What's my chunks? So this will make it so it's not as loud. You can barely hear it. This thing's pretty loud. I don't remember what the range is, but ashes. No, ashes go in here. Good lord, the thunder. So yeah, there's a backup of how fast the distillery can process. Oh man, this arrow is really great. Like I said, I don't really have a crossbow or a longbow to use it with. That's unfortunate. But that's still a really good thing to hold on to. Because maybe I will. Maybe I will just tinker myself a longbow. That's cool. I'm happy with that. Despite not really being... What I really would love... let me look at the loot bag again. Because it'll show me. Like if I look at loot bags... Loot bag recipes, yeah. Tier 2 MV. Hiding down in here is this one. Yeah, this one. I got the bow, or I got the crossbow out of it, but this would be really good. There's a few different things in here. What the heck is this? Sword blade, full guard, tool rod. I don't even know what that's like. Tunneler. Effective durability, 33,000. What is a repair manually, and that'll do it. Yeah, effective durability, 33,000. Ultra fast mining speed. Reinforced 2, durability plus 50%. They put a few of these things in the early bags. There's, like, we got this tomahawk out of there. Cyclone. Oh, that's the bow. There's the typhoon. We got that. I wish I'd gotten some of these seeds. Desolation. Because you can get seeds out of these things. And I just wish that we had, because these are like special seeds. These ones grow like weird stuff. Stickweed is it's sticky resin plus sugarcane in one, which is kind of weird. Terrawort is like it's like milk. It heals all debuffs. Copon and Ferru are like growable iron and copper. Plumbilia is lead. Argentia is that silver? Nickelback is nickel. Red wheat is redstone wheat. You can get ball of moss out of the high voltage bags on very rare. Or no, this is the medium voltage bag. So yeah, there's also some other stuff here. I hate that this is called what it is, but that is what it is. Rapeseed oil is a real thing. I just don't like I hate that but it's not this game, really. I guess I could have called it something else, but anyway, I'll put these away. But yeah, we'll need that integrated circuit if we want to go up to high voltage, which we do, of course. I am gonna have to rearrange some chests here because I feel like I need a dedicated chest for circuitry components, because this work table was being my circuitry builder, but not for much longer, because we can't do circuitry in the crafting table after a certain point. I think we've reached that point, actually. Throw more water in there. Almost done with this. I should see, do I have any more diluted sulfuric hiding down in here right now? No. I need more hydrogen inside these. May as well grab a stack of hydrogen cells and throw them in. That's why I've been collecting hydrogen, after all. Let those start working. My fuel reserves are not huge, but they're getting better. That's why they rebranded to canola oil. Yeah, I agree. That's better. So it would have been better if this said like canola seed. Like I don't. It's annoying, but I'm not gonna like. go nuts about it, because at least it has basis in reality and is not just haha jokey jokes. This is like my chest of stuff I don't use so far. Oh, am I out of steam? Oh, I'm out of steam. Ah, damn it. It's the thunder. Whoop, come on. Alright, let's go to bed. The thunderstorm and all the rain ruined the solar. So I was relying on just the tiniest amount of steam coming out of this thing. It's real easy to go through steam. I need to build the large bronze boiler. Like, I've got it in here. This thing, well, you can see it's pretty big. But this thing, the large bronze boiler produces up to 32,000 steam with 1 coal. Solid fuel will have burn value that's higher. It can produce up to, like, it says like 750 steam per tick. So it's a lot of steam. We're just gonna let the steam kind of try to build back up. It's got to refill the turbines first. Yeah, there's not much coming in, and then it goes into the pipes and refills the pipes. Yeah, we just gotta we're gonna kind of hold on for a few minutes. So while we're doing that, let's see, where are we at with the sulfuric processing? We got 28,000 of it. How much do I need for this stuff? No, for the plastic boards. We're gonna need plenty more sulfuric. I don't have an easy way of getting it right this second. But you know what we can do? What we're gonna do here is we're probably gonna do whatever we can to get ourselves to the large chemical reactor. Because when you get to the large chem reactor, it's the first, like, basically the first big multi-block machine that you can make that does something special, sort of. We can make, come on, give me, I want sulfuric acid there. Sulfuric acid in the large chem reactor. We can essentially make it directly from components. Oxygen, water, sulfur together, it'll make that. Same goes for yeah, we can do it in large groups, and you can make it directly. So my thought is we might want to try and get the large chem reactor first once we get to high voltage. Yeah, we'll see. I should really have like some regular combustion generators on this thing, and then run the same line that is like powering this, run a line up into here or something. I don't know. Get it on here so that I have at least a little bit of buffer. I don't know. My whole setup could be better, as usual, but that's fine. I do feel like this has been a better setup for everything that I've done so far than like over the last time I did this as well. What else? We need to do a few more things here today, probably. But I'm going to wait until we do the rest. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to wait until we finish up this sulfide, or the sulfuric acid production. We'll put that back on. That'll be fine. This is almost done anyway. So, once we finish that up, we're probably going to make some... We need to make some polyvinyl chloride, or PVC. And we also... We are going to need to do some solar grade silicon. Because this is going to get into a whole series of things related to a series of machines we haven't used yet. Laser engravers and using the cutting machine for some other stuff. Let's see. Soybeans? Look at this beautiful crop. We're letting that grow for a little while. Oh, I gotta put this circuit away. Yeah, I kind of gotta rearrange some stuff, I think. You know what? Let's go to it. Let's do it. Let's just, while we're hanging around. First off, I'm gonna move this back, and I'm gonna move this back. Second, this is my ingots. I'm going to leave my cells here. Now this, I think I'm going to take, honestly I'm probably going to take like a lot of this. Actually, I think I'm just going to move that back to there. I might rearrange that one in time. I'm gonna put that one over there. Because this is like dusts that I'm kind of like waiting and processing, I'm processing some of this stuff. This is like to be processed, like raw ores for the most part. What I did last time was I kind of separated it out into ores that are at their base level, like boron dust, that's a base element. But like emerald is you know, a compound or something. So I kind of separated dust into like base elements and then compounds, or whatever the term actually is. I think it's not compound, but I don't know. So I had them separated out before, because that way if they're basic, or if you got them in their basic elemental form, then you don't really have to worry about like you can use them directly, let's say. Like if I wanted to take them and throw them in a chem reactor or something like that. Let's see, anything else in here? I know the copper foil, I use that for doing circuitry. But most of the rest of this is not circuit related. So I'll throw that in there and leave it be. Oh, you too. So circuits will hang out in here, I think. This worked out well for me the last time, so I will do it again. Because I think what I'll probably end up doing is, now that I'm not really using this work table for anything, I will repurpose it for high voltage when we get there. Move those. Move that. You used to not be able to dolly the work tables, and being able to do that is a life changer. Actually, I don't need these recipes saved anymore, so I'm just going to delete the recipes. So when we get to high voltage, we'll use this. We can use this to do the high voltage components. Let's see. What is going on over here with the distillery? So you need just a little bit more water. Okay. I'm going to do this, because there's something that I was thinking of lately that requires water cells. And I don't remember what, but something I was doing needed some water cells. Okay, so that should be... Well, this is still distilling. There's a lot left here. So we're just going to keep letting this one go. That's going to just keep doing its thing. Oh yeah, let's go check on the salt, on the redstone that we put in here ages ago. Was it all done? Is it still going? Where are we? Is that it? That doesn't seem like enough. Did it run out of steam and is processing? Yes, shut down because of power loss. Yeah, there we are. It's probably because it's using a lot of... well, no, it's... I mean, it's still using a lot of steam, but that explains it. Okay, that's fine. I forgot that was still going and pulling away our steam reserves. Put the dolly away. Let's see, where do we want to go next? What did I want to do? Probably, as I said, vinyl chloride. So how do we make vinyl chloride? Well, I've got ethylene and I've got hydrochloric acid. That will get us... I can also do it directly with ethylene and chlorine. That's probably the smarter way. It'll give me hydrochloric acid as a result. Actually, I've got a lot of hydrochloric acid already, so I probably just want the water cell output. Because I've got a lot, yeah, I've got a lot of hydrochloric in here. And I need a little bit of ethylene? Ow. Where are you? You're sitting in here. Because this is what I was using for polyethylene. 6 vinyl chloride cells. Well, I guess we're using all of this. No. Oh, we want the recipe. So yeah, I think we're going to go ethylene in the bottom, hydrochloric, and I need oxygen. Okay. Ow. I think I just need 6. It's not that much. It tells me to run the, No. What have I done? What am I making? Am I making polyethylene? I think I'm making polyethylene. Yes, I am. Okay. I will do one more so that it balances out. What is the cell on this? Oh, do I just... No circuit? No circuit. Okay. Well, let me get 2 more oxygen. Alright, so no circuit. Oh, but I don't have enough ethylene in there now. I had just barely enough. Ah, I've screwed myself. What was the answer? I have to take light fuel and process it? Something like that? Oh, hey, wait. I think I need to hold a bunch of heavy fuel in some cells to complete a quest. I do. Oh, now I'm holding on to heavy fuel in here, and I don't want that. Sure, there we go. Question mark. So I don't have any light fuel. Or it's just slowly being processed, because it doesn't work at the same rate as the others. If I were smart, I would set up an additional distillery to do extra oil, I think. I should probably do that. Do I have a second? I don't think I have another advanced distillery. It kind of worked in the end, I guess. Oh yeah, because I got whatever that quest was. But the problem is, I need just a little more ethylene to actually solve this quest here. I've got 5 vinyl chloride. But that's not enough. Sulfuric and ethanol. No. We're gonna have to... We gotta do it in distillery? It's the... Man. Yeah, shit, I need light fuel. Alright, we're gonna stop converting to fuel. I'm gonna make a second distillery. Oh, am I gonna need a 3rd combustion generator on here? I might. Well, let me make the distillery and I'll decide. So I've got a basic here. I could run a basic generator. It'll just no, but that's not useful. It's got to run at the same speed because otherwise, then I'm not doing anything. Then I'm not really helping my case. Pump, pipe, 2 circuits, hull, 2 cables, and 2 glass. Okay. 2 circuits. I need pump, 2 cables, 2, and I need the hull. Oh, I need aluminum. I'm low on aluminum again, and I'm not happy about it. I need to go and dig and process and electrolyze. Okay, the last piece was... No, I got the pump. Oh, the fluid pipe. Okay. Extra distillery. I think what we're going to do is take this chest out. So I need... Oh, I could have... If I'd had the dolly on me, I could just use that instead of breaking it. It doesn't matter, though. It's just a chest. Alright, so we're going to put another distillery up on the top with circuit 2, yeah. It's going to put it in there, circuit 2, but it has no power. You know what I should... Storing and transforming. MV hull. Yeah, I should do this. So here's the... wants me to make 4. That's fine. I'm going to put the conveyor module back down here. And the chest can go on top of there instead of going on top. So now we'll just going to put this stuff back in there for the time being. And you are set to export very well. Light fuel is building up. That's good, because I need... Honestly, I need all of this right now, because I need it to make my ethylene. This was the chem reactor I was using, isn't it? No, it can't be. Was it this distillery? Let me open up my notes again. Notes. I need 5,000 light fuel, 5,000 steam, 1,000 equals 1,000 ethylene. Chem reactor to make... Chem reactor makes the distillery... No. Say that again. Chem reactor makes the light fuel to the steam cracked light fuel. Then the steam cracked light fuel goes to ethylene. And then it goes back in the chem reactor once more to make polyethylene. That's what it is. Alright. So essentially we can use... Oh, so that's how much sulfuric I ended up with. Alright, cool. So what we're going to do here is we're going to reverse these outputs. And essentially we'll start from the distillery. No, we're not. It doesn't start from the distillery. It's going to go... we're going to do something funny. Well, I mean, we're just going to do something here. It's fine. It's all fine. Nothing is broken. We're going to use a bronze pipe here, and we're going to connect these two. You're going to be set to auto output. Yep, okay. You are set to circuit 3. You're on circuit 10. I need steam. Ow. I'm going to do 20 steam. And we're going to do 20 light fuel to get it started. Ow. Alright, it's... I need severely steam cracked light fuel. The fuel cell goes up there, the steam is in the bottom. Or it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, cool. We're going to put the steam cells up in there, because that way I don't have to hold boiling hot steam. We're going to let that start. This is going to distill. It's going to just immediately go into the chem reactor. And we're going to use this chem reactor for now to hold ethylene. At least for now. So once I have, this on circuit 10, I don't think it needs anything other than 1,000. Yeah, 1,000 ethylene. Okay. And then it'll go into there and keep processing. We'll just let that go for the time being. Or actually, I think I said I'm only going to do like that. I need more of this first in order to get like the next set. We'll do 4 rounds of it. I'll hold the light fuel. I'm making batteries. I need more battery alloy. That's fine. That's not too hard to make. It's lead and antimony? Yes. Let's just make a bunch. 24? Yeah. And I have plenty of antimony. It's dust? Yeah. It's a 4-to-1 ratio. Okay. Mixer? No, this is going to have to be... We're going to do the alloy smelter. It's kind of slow. So the idea is basically that distillery downstairs, we're going to hook it up to the same cables. What do I have? Annealed copper? Yeah. We're going to hook it up to the same cable with the two, these two right here. Because what's going to happen is this is not always going to be firing all 3 at once. So we'll let them both go at the same time. Oh, I could have emptied my oil cells. Damn it. I realized I have a bunch of oil cells sitting up atop upstairs that I need to empty the oil out of. Wait, did I throw them in somewhere here? Did I throw them in here? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I could have emptied the oil out of that. Anyway, I've got my last bit of vinyl chloride now, so that'll at least solve that problem. We'll let this keep going for the time being. What I'm getting at is with this battery alloy, which I need to bend it. I'm pretty sure battery alloy, the only thing it's good for is being in plate form. Like, I don't think I can do anything else other than really make plate forms. I'm gonna say basically yes, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with any of this. Stores in a Tesla tower. Sure. Don't care. So we're just gonna turn all this into plate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a medium voltage battery in the chem reactor here. Because essentially what this is going to say is that these two are constantly working. They're constantly pulling all the power that they need. And then if this thing fires and needs to, like, do more, process more stuff, or to actually perform its role, and it runs into an amperage problem or something like that, having the battery in there it'll act as a buffer. And then when the battery's not in use, it'll get recharged. Or potentially recharged. So that's the theory here. That's the idea. Or are you just... Oh, you're just hanging out. I forgot to set you to go and dump in there. So we've doubled the speed at which the chem reactor can fire, which is good because the heavy fuel produces at a much quicker rate. Or at least it's pretty quick. It takes 12,000 to convert to light fuel versus here, which is 8,000 to convert heavy. I think I can let this start going out again. I've got 40 more light fuel cells to work with the ethylene. I'm gonna keep building up an ethylene stockpile, I think. It's a bit expensive, or it's a bit power intensive, but it's worth doing. Yeah. I'm gonna go grab 40,000 steam. I should use, like, my big cells for this. Alright, so we'll just let this kind of sit here and process for a while and use up all my steam resources. Thinking to myself if there's a decent way for me to run this pipe into here and, like, power some combustion turbines. All right. Oh, good. My heavy fuel is fully done. Alright, vinyl chloride. Let's, real fast. Or, well, no, we're waiting for battery alloys. It's still going, so we'll just let that happen. I need 3 and 2 and polyethylene. This is 3 sheets of polyethylene. So it wants us to make 4. So I need 12 polyethylene. I need 12 battery alloy. And I need 8 cable. I think that's right. Let's go over here to the assembly. And it needs to be on what? No circuit. No dedicated circuit. You go in there, and we're just going to let this stuff go. Not a bad idea, because we can use the battery as buffer again. We're going to definitely fill them with lithium, because the lithium sources are, they give you the most MV battery, yeah. Cable diode. There's electric stuff. I don't understand everything. We haven't done anything with transformers. But, these basically say, like, we could say, I want to produce 4 volts of low voltage, or I want to produce 4 amps of low voltage. I'm going to take a medium voltage generator and transform it down into low voltage power. Alright, battery hole. Grab that bag. And we're going to make 4 lithiums. 8 lithium goes into each with a canner. Okay, that's easy enough. I have plenty of lithium right now. Let that go. What is this, HV hulls? Yeah. I mean, I can make HV hulls. I can't charge them because I'm not producing any high voltage stuff. I'd get a high voltage loot bag. That'd be fun. But yeah, I can't charge these yet because, well, the only way to do so... I mean, I could make the large batteries, but I don't have that much lithium. But I can't actually charge them because I don't have a high voltage machine to do anything with. I'd have to transform power up, and that's not really worth doing for a battery, especially something that I can't actually, like, put in a machine without exploding it currently. So there's really no reason to do it yet. Other than if I wanted loot bags, which I do like to gamble in Minecraft only. I don't make enough money to gamble. Please contribute to my my Patreon, my Ko-fi, my YouTube memberships, so that I can spend all of that hard-earned money on JPEGs in the Gotcha Gulch. I don't know. What are some of my old references? What would even come out of an HV loot bag? Well, we can see. You want to see what comes out of HV loot bags? Recipes. Here we go. We can get, commonly, we can get stainless steel ingots. We can get soldering alloy, which is not great. Epoxied circuit boards, which, okay. We can get HV circuits. They're decently common. Motors, pumps, more battery holes, silicon ingots, blue steel. Energy crystals, resistors, capacitors, diodes, and other stuff. Bean coins are jokes, NFT jokes in another video. I forget what the NFT jokes were. There's a whole bunch of Galacticraft stuff in here because we will eventually start going to Galacticraft, to the moon. HV is go to the moon territory. Good integrated circuits. We can get an enchantment table. You can get a jetpack. Night vision goggles. Lox tanks. Honestly, the HV packs are not incredible. SMD stuff is good to pull, but the ratios that you can make these in is way larger. Like if I go to here, like boom, I'm just instantly making 32 for 1 gallium foil and 8 tantalum wire. Or if I look at the resistors, I'm already able to make the resistors, and I can get 32 of them with tantalum wire, which... The diodes, there's a recipe in here for getting 64 out of it if you got platinum, which is hard to get to, but, you know. And I can get capacitors as well. So they're good. It's not bad to have, but, like, the basic recipe components, to be fair, you need liquid polyethylene. Yeah, but it's not too bad. I have a bunch right now. I'm going to put the battery stuff in here with... the circuitry. I think that's fair. But yeah, they're not like incredible bags. I feel like the medium voltage ones are better if you're not getting stuck with all the fucking farm stuff that I keep getting. Enjoy my fish. We're gonna make fish oil later, boys and girls, and everybody in between like myself. Enjoy fish. I should probably make... What does the polyvinyl chloride say? We're gonna take that bag. Battery buffers. MV battery buffer. You want a battery buffer? I don't really. Not right now. I need to make aluminum. Okay, so vinyl chloride. I could get 8 ethylene cells for free out of this. Honestly, I feel like that's a better deal than loop bagging it right now, because these medium voltage loop bags, while I do want those bolts, medium voltage loop bag is kind of getting bad at this point. I feel like I'd rather just start like collecting these for HV. I keep getting all this junk that I'm not using. I don't need fucking Steve's carts. Stop giving me solar engines. I don't care how expensive they are to build. I don't care how many steps I have to go through to build these things. I don't care. I'm gonna get the ethylene cells. So the next piece of the puzzle is to make molten PVC. Do the recipe twice if you want to clean out your reactor, or 3 times if you use the 8-second recipe. Which one was the 8-second recipe? Oh, the 8-second recipe is this one. 2 times to clean out the reactor like this. Or 3 times with the 8-second. So I need... Probably I need 18. I think I need 18 vinyl chloride is what it's saying. Basically do this 3 times. Oh, let's charge this. Let that go. So I need, what was it I need? I need oxygen again, ethylene. I probably also just need to make some more polyethylene as well, but I think we'll start by making the vinyl chloride. Let's throw all that in there, and then same deal. It's hydrochloric plus oxygen. Yeah. So we need 12,000 more vinyl chloride. That'll be fast. And then we have to run it through... Oh, that filled up. Right, because it creates little carbon piles. Oh, shoot. No, we're not out of steam, so am I using too many things at once? You... I'll give you a battery. I'm not sure why you are having a problem. How many things am I doing? I've got 3, or is are my turbines not full? Ow. No, my turbines are full, so Where's the third machine I'm using? Am I still filling stuff in the canner? No. I haven't used the forming press in ages. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know what it is? I know what it is. I haven't changed out this tin cable. Oh. I never changed out the tin cable for redstone alloy. So basically, I need to make I'm experiencing line loss here. I forgot entirely about line loss because we haven't been dealing with lots of high voltage stuff. So I need to do line loss prevention. 16 maybe? I made a bit of this. How many of these do I have here? 1, 2, I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, no. Where are you? Fuck you. Get out. Get out of here. It's daytime! Swear to God. I can't buy redstone wire, can I? Redstone alloy wire. That's not one of my things. Copper cable, tin cable, red. That's red alloy. I do not need regular red alloy. I probably got to make some more of this. This is going to get me 8. 11, because 4x, damn it, I need more. Okay. That battery is going to work for now, but I do need to make more redstone alloy. So, what is it? It's this recipe. Redstone, silicon, and coal. It's not much to do, and then I got to run it through 8 silicon and coal dust. Mixer. Hello, Flint. You're on circuit 2. And then to actually cook this up, it's oxygen in there. Yeah. This is going to be 24, so I need 24 oxygen. Let's get it cooking. I wonder why they don't start at the same time. Also, this sound muffler sure did shit. You're supposed to stop how loud these things are. That didn't do anything. I need to actually put a muffler upgrade into those. Alright, well, we'll let that go for now. I gotta run these through. You still doing what you... I can leave that be for the moment. Grab the vinyl chloride, do that, no, I'll let you keep working for now. And we're gonna need a lot of oxygen, so I'm kinda gonna need most of my cells. Oh, the oil cells downstairs. I forgot to put the rest of these in here, and it is probably empty, yeah. Let me reconnect this as well, and you are just out of hydrogen stuff. Okay, that's fine. I have more cells sitting around in places than I realize, seemingly. Put the hydrochloric away. Ow. Gotta get that out of there. Like I said, I think there's something I was trying to use water cells for lately. I just don't remember what. It's definitely not nitric acid. Phenol, chlorobenzene, no. I don't know, I'll find it eventually. I'll come up with whatever the heck I was doing. So we're going to end up with a lot of molten polyvinyl chloride. The idea of which is we just running them straight into PVC sheets. So I might clean out the ethylene right near... Oh no, I can also run it through this fluid solidifier here. But is this one in sheets? No, this is in molten ingots. And do I want it in ingot form? I might, but... it'll be fine. Because basically the reason I say do I want it in ingot form is because PVC pipes are also item pipes. At least I think they are. PVC... Yeah, these are item pipes. Are they better than electrum pipes? Because electrum pipe is also a pipe type. They are slightly better than electrum pipe. They move more stuff per second. However, that's not... Oh, no, that's a platinum pipe. PVC, it's the same deal as a platinum pipe. It's fine. We don't need to move tons of stuff right now. So I'm not going to worry too much about making PVC piping. Let's see. That's done now. That's done now. And you're done now. Alright, we still got plenty of ethylene. How are things going here? Going well. Going loud. Oh, I missed Seriously saying need more fish oil to go to the moon. I haven't done the moon in this before. I got all the way up to the cusp of doing the moon, but just didn't stick the landing. I never went. Okay, I need at least 13 4x cable. Because I need to I need to tear out this tin cable once I'm done. And if I counted right, I did 13, 6. I think I'm counting right. I think I need 13. And then I gotta rewire everything, which is annoying, but it'll be fine. In the meantime, I guess let's open these bags. Why not? Another fucking engine and soul frames. IT&T, and I got the... Okay, I got the hammer. Cool. Oh my god, this thing is going to go ultra fast. Look at the mining speed. The mining speed is like 6 times as fast as my current one. That might be dangerous, honestly. I might just, like, destroy everything without even intending to. I've got TNT. Gambling paid off. God, it's like I should use Steve's carts the way they're giving me all these solar engines. It's just that I don't care. Steve's carts is a mod about using mine carts to do all sorts of stuff, and it's kind of cool, but it's also a big pain in the ass because everything required like massive amounts of crafting steps to do it all. And in the end, how much do you really care about mine carts? But then Gregtech comes along and also increases the recipe complexity on top of that. So it's like, I don't want to anymore. Please let me off the wild ride. My new hammer for when I need to create a subway now. Yeah, really. I'm curious how fast it goes, but I don't want to just start digging around. Repair material is cobalt. Ooh. Oh, so it's not even a Magnolian one. What is it made of? Yeah, cobalt hammerhead. You wouldn't be able to tell because it looks like it doesn't even have any blue on it. But that makes it easier to repair. I can't make Magnolian yet, but I can produce cobalt now that I have a blast furnace. I don't need that much of cobalt though, so not, at least not yet. Alright, 13x redstone alloy cable, and I need molten rubber, 288 molten rubber. Okay. Half. Put that away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's what I need. Do you have anything in you? No. And you're still pointing towards the east. Okay. 24. Where did the rest of my large cells end up? I had them in something. I had them with water. In... Is there even one of these? I forgot where I put them. Were y'all hiding down in here? I'm going to turn that autumn output off so that I can get these heavy fuel cells to disconnect, to get out of that. Yeah, I don't know where. I don't remember. What was I using the water for? My new hammer. No, I had been using it for something. Genuinely, I don't remember. Quick, somebody go rewatch my stream. Oh, I need to pick up the cables. That would help. Let's do that. So that's attached there, there, and there. And then I have to put one on top here as well. I will get that from the other side. But yeah, for real, if you remember where I put those water cells, please tell me. Okay, that should... Thank you for the strawberries. I have had a strawberry delivery. How are they? That's a decent strawberry. Strawberry delivery, how delightful. Yes. That's what chat said.
Oh, yay.
Yes, that's what chat said. Alright, so I've got the cables hooked up, so now with the redstone alloy, I will not experience any line loss, and anything even this far down that uses 30 volts will not run into it won't run into issues with the with losing power. Let me grab this battery again, the big battery, because we were, like I said, I was going to throw this in here to act as a buffer. Alright. So now I need 61, no, 41, I need 123 oxygen. And I need to pull that ethylene out of there too. Gonna need a volumetric flask for this, because I don't want to lose any of this. So this is where these volumetrics come in handy. I can pick up any amount under 1000 and just hold it in there. Alright, so chem reactor, we're gonna make this. Does each cell hold 1 bucket's worth? Yes, unless it's molten, which then it'll hold 144 milliliters, which is still like 1 bucket's worth of molten metal. But basically 1 cell equals 1 bucket. Alright, so we're doing the 8-second recipe. Vinyl chloride in program circuit, oxygen. Alright. Oh, and then it wants me to actually hold the cells. Okay, I need it to not auto item output. That's fine, that's good. That's what it's set to do. Oxygen in, vinyl chloride in. What circuit though? 1. And this is gonna go for a while. Oh no, it auto output. Stop. Shoot. What am I doing? Is there a pump on here? There's a pump on here. Stop. I want to take that out. It's going to be okay in the end, because I will still get enough, because I'm running this recipe multiple times, but I want to wait until later to do it. Because essentially I need to hold them in my inventory to get the thing to trigger. The cells, my factory doesn't have those as far as I know, so I'm kind of jealous. They come from Industrial Craft, but depending on how... I think my factory's on a much newer version, and Industrial Craft doesn't really have... I don't think it has a new version up to that point. So it's like, what we're experiencing here is really just like legacy support, in a way. That may be not the right term, but it's something like that. Alright, that's all the vinyl chloride in there. I think once we're done with this, we should go underground and do a bit of digging with the new tunneler. Ooh, actually. Okay, so what I'm noticing... Oh, well, it has modifiers remaining. What I was about to say is it doesn't have the luck bonus on it. But I'm able to put that on. Because it has free modifiers. And I have a bunch of lapis blocks. There we go. Easy. Because I was gonna say, if I dig underground with this and I hit ores, they're not gonna give me my big luck multipliers. Uh, 34 times 144. I keep forgetting that this exists, but this actually tells you the stats of stuff. Basically, so I'm waiting for 61, an equivalency of 61 cells, basically, so that I can pick it up and get the quest to trigger. And then from there we make PVC sheets. What can I do while I'm waiting? Anything else? To kill more camera. Oh, I needed it for this, I think. Or this might have been what I need the water for. I need to make some sodium hydroxide. This used to be... Ow. This used to be something that would come out of a lot of like electrolyzer recipes, so I felt like I had tons of sodium hydroxide, but it seems like they cleaned up a lot of the creation recipes for it. And so you kind of have to make it yourself now. It does not really come out of stuff anymore. Which I guess I feel fine with that, because I felt like this stuff was... I mean, it was useful to a degree, but... I mean, it's useful in a bunch of stuff, but it always felt like I had just way too much of it. Just like far too much of this stuff at some points. We'll need it eventually. That's fine. So, sodium hydroxide, we're making it here in the chem reactor. Sodium dust and water. Hydroxide plus hydrogen. Okay, that works for me. What was it? Number 1? Yeah, we'll just use this and stop any auto outputs for now. Water, sodium. Just let that go. Are we at 61? Almost. There we are. Cool. Let me dump this in here and we'll now start the auto outputs again. Oh wait, no, it's not. Oh, yeah. Why did I have this on a pump? Oh, maybe I was extracting upwards? I don't remember. Or I was directing this to some other direction. Anyway, we're gonna make PVCs. More oxygen cells. Honestly, part of this is this is kind of like appealing to just do the oxygen cells, not because I need the oxygen, but because the cells. Yeah. PVC sheets. I could get 4 huge PVC item pipes, and this is probably the play. Because I don't need huge PVC item pipes, but what I can do is just mash them down and get 48 more PVC. Why would I take 16 when I could get 48? So that's probably what I'm going to do. I don't know what I want there. Biodiesel fuel. I don't have methanol. Or ethanol. That's fine. Ruby juice. I'm gonna probably need to do the ruby juice one. Wait, did I complete 2 quests here? Oh, I did do this one. Why is it giving me these extra light fuels and sulfuric light fuel cells? That's a pain. Diesel. 64 diesel cells. I have that. Bio for the masses. Oh, okay. Oh, this is teaching us about how to do biofuels, which I have not really been down in here. I'm just kind of completing these as I go. Let's go take a stack of this down and hold 64 diesel fuel. Bada bing, bada boom, easy. Yeah, I know what we're doing here. We'll just do this. And the sulfuric light needs to process, so that's less useful to have cells of this. Although I think I can I use this for anything? Can I do anything with this? I can burn it. That's not really useful though. Yeah, the only thing I can do with it is process it. Unfortunate. No good way for me to do that without turning off the inputs and running it through with hydrogen. Actually, that's really easy to do. Let me do that. Because that'll use up... Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. That wasn't so bad after all. Put the heavy fuel cells into there. And we're just trying to reclaim those heavy fuel cells as well. Hold 20 sulfuric acids. Oh, I do have sulfuric. I'm just completing quests left, right, and center. My god, I'm amazing. More oil options? Do I want oil sand ore? Hell yeah, sure, why not? Give it to me. Oh, the hydrogen is full. that's that stuff taken care of. And I've got my sodium hydroxide. It's just going to kind of hang out for a bit, I think. I will need it, but I might not need it right this second. This pump can go hang out here for now, because I don't think I need it over where it used to be. I'm not sure why I'd thrown it on there. Maybe maybe I exported from somewhere else. Did you shut off? No. It just looks to me like I didn't get full 8 stacks of this, or 10 stacks of this in there. Unless I got extra from somewhere? I don't remember. Put that away. Rare earths are gonna hang out. Because these, I'm not going to do much with them just yet. But what? Just heard a weird sound. Alright, let's get the PVC. Let's double check, did it clear out this whole thing? No, not yet, I'm not done with this. I'm going to put PVC sheeting up in there, and I do think I'm going to take these big PVC pipes. We're going to smash them down. I can extrude them directly into sheets, I think. Do I have a sheet mold? Yeah, I do. Alloy smelts molding. Oh, bad recipe. Extruder plate. Shape plate. Yeah, let's just do that. I'll put some of this stuff away and we'll open up the bags. Why not? I've been feeling like I'm low on cells lately, so I'm happy to have plenty of them right now. Don't like that sound. Alright. Oakdale, I assume you're here. It's the time for gambling. It's gamble time. Pizza. Two invisibility potions and more farm shit. More farm shit and a medium battery hole. Chrome ingots. I've seen better. Farm shit, let's go. Hell yeah. Let me... all the farmers in the house say hello. I'm gonna have to dip into farming at some point. Yeah, but it's the forestry farming stuff that I just don't care about. I don't care about it. I don't know about it. I refuse to learn. I'm stuck in my ways, and my ways don't include forestry. Unless it's the workbench. The workbench can stay. Oh, I should have put the pizza away. Can I craft more with the pizza? I need the meat feast. I need the supreme. Actually, that's what I need. It's almost done? Do I need a little more oxygen? I might need a little more oxygen. Yeah, I need 2 more. It lied to me. Slightly. That cleans it out. Forestry isn't the worst unless you're dealing with bees without any helper mods. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I just never bothered to take the time to set up forestry farms. Like, I've been around the scene, the modding scene, for entirely too long. What is this? Did not clean it all out? It said it would clean it all out. There's a tiny bit of molten PVC hanging out in here. What the fuck? I'm not making more PVC. Drink it up. I could plunge it out. You go get the plunger. Because if I want to keep making polyethylene, I'm gonna need to. Because it's got to go into the fluid solidifier. I could volumetric a tiny bit of it. Just leave that in there. By the way, I don't like these new volumetric graphics. There were other ones that it showed much better what was actually inside the thing, because you could see more of the liquid graphic. Oh well, it's very minor, whatever. Okay, PVC sheets. Somehow, by complete coincidence, we have the exact same number of PVC sheet and polyethylene sheet. Weird. Pizza. So, we need to... Honestly, we need to use the... we need to submit a lot of food for the healing axe, which I do want to do at some point. Oh, no, wait, that's to recover the healing axe if you've lost it. The actual healing axe one requires supreme pizzas, not meat feast ones. Weird. Didn't close. Also, I didn't say it as they got in here because we were gambling, but welcome to Arkuta Chian. I don't think I've seen you in here before, so thanks for finding me somehow, and I hope you enjoy. We are in the middle of medium voltage. And I think we're gonna go mining because we got the crazy new new tunneler hammer. So let's see what this is all about. I sub because of the Metroid hack thread. Oh, cool! Did you find that recently, or were you watching it when I was kind of doing it? When I was still doing it like live. Any more chance of more Metroid in the future? Probably. I've been thinking about something else to do. I've been thinking of maybe calling up Simon again, who I did Metroid Eris with, and maybe doing another hack with him or something. but I'm not sure. I'm not sure when. I do feel like I'm kind of doing a lot of this like TTT and Minecraft stuff right now, and I do need to kind of get back to some of my older things. It's just it's very easy to stay with like a couple things, I suppose. Where am I going? What do I want to grab? I need to get aluminum, which I think maybe the best place to get it would be. Oh man, where's my best aluminum? But yeah, I do think I want to get back to that. Is lapis my best aluminum source? Kaolinite, zeolite, fuller's earth, glauconite sand. I should investigate those because I don't remember. Are these all aluminum? Almost all of them. I should probably go. Yeah, I could probably. What does this do? Glauconite, kaolinite electrolyzes into alumina, silicon. That's a lot of hydrogen. I'd be fine with that. Zeolite. Wow, that's a lot of zeolite for not much aluminum out of it. That one's kind of worthless in a sense. Like, that's a lot to electrolyze for a long period of time to get basically nothing but silicon dioxide out of it. I don't know if it's the same in GTNH, but it's a lot of stuff in Moni that produces into aluminum. A lot does, and I have aluminum dust, but I need alumina right now. Because sodium aluminate dust. This stuff does cook into alumina if I have CO2, which I don't really have. So the zeolite is kind of eh. Glauconite. The glauconite sand, specifically. I can get alumina as a byproduct. And then the glauconite sand goes into a fair bit of alumina. I think I'll go to this vein and just kind of ignore the zeolite and get the fuller's earth. I think this one, it has a chance for alumina, but it doesn't produce it on here. However, it's a lot of oxygen. I went deep diving into mod stuff, and there's quite a lot of mods. I found one similar to Gregtech, but without needing the mob materials, you can get a peaceful experience. Is this as absurd as the old school Gregtech was? I remember it being absurd with like torque and gearboxes and stuff being complicated. It is pretty absurd. Like, you can kind of see how much shit is going on here. And we're like just barely, like, we're not getting started at this point, but we are barely scratching the surface of this game. At the end of the day, I'm gonna grab another miner's backpack, or one of my mining backpacks. Yeah, like at the end of the day, there's just we've barely done anything here. But yes, the recipes are super complicated for the most part. However, there's enough building up of like as you get more stuff. And as you progress upwards, you unlock new and better resource or new recipes to craft new stuff. So like I have a better rate for a lot of things now. We're in the extended tutorial, FPzero 2025. Not entirely wrong. Oh, I also forgot that ruby is a good source of alumina. Where is that one? Oh, the kaolinite was there next to the redstone. Nice horse jumping on a tree. Oh, this is copper, not redstone. So what was it? It was just hanging out in here, I guess? Yeah. So kaolinite's on the top. Zeolite's kind of around as well. Is that what it is? And the glauconite sand is rare. Is it not a very big vein? 50 to 70. Ah, okay. Well, If I just kind of mine this top area, it'll be fine. Because what we're looking at here is... This is pretty fast, yeah. I bet this is ultra fast in the nether. Because the way these veins work is there's always like something on top and something on bottom. And I think the zeolite is the bottom and the kaolinite's on the top. So if I just don't bother with down below, like this level, roughly this level, then I won't have to worry about getting any zeolite where I don't really care about it. I've already filled this backpack. Typically don't enjoy playing the mods with extreme amounts on microcrafting anymore. Honestly, I will say I'm very surprised that I actually like this as much as I do, but I think it's just that there's a level of satisfaction that comes with it. I don't know. I was just like, I will try this reluctantly, and then kind of just enjoyed that feeling of like, oh, now I can make things so much easier. Oh, I can make them so much better. But no, I totally get it. I know exactly why people may not want to play this. Like, my online BFF has no interest in ever playing this because Gregtech is too much for her, and I understand. I've had my fill of that in Feed the Beast packs. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I still find it funny that I happen to be around, kind of due to like random chance in a sense, during the creation of all like the first Technic multiplayer packs, because well, I just happened to know the right goons who were testing stuff in the Minecraft modding thread, and we just kind of like got together on TeamSpeak, or I was part of their TeamSpeak, and we were testing stuff, and eventually the mod maker started hating us for it. Oh, I've filled my inventory. Alright. Well, time to go back. We're going to process this. I played a lot of older Technic stuff too. Yeah. Let's see. The late MV into HV circuit upgrades are emblematic of the pack as a whole for me. In the span of like 2 hours, you unlock a new tier of circuits, then get more efficient upgrades for old ones. And it's so good. I feel like I'd be more inclined to play it if I was ever playing on a modded server with other people. That way I don't have to do everything myself. Oil spill is still burning. Yes, it is. Yeah, no, I've always kind of wanted to play this in multiplayer with other people, but I don't know anyone who really wants to. And another part of it is like I don't really want to run a server for it, because, well, part of the thing that I'm thinking about is like running the server means I gotta come in here regularly, I gotta shut stuff off, turn stuff on, turn stuff off. The single player world, also I can pause and like just kind of do my own thing on it. It would be nice to have other people who know what they're doing or can learn what they're doing to just kind of take some of the pressure off, but it is what it is. I remember getting super deep in Equivalent Exchange 2, getting red matter, etc. Yeah, I remember that too. That was fun. Alright, I got a shitload of kaolinite here. What was the ratio that I'm getting out of this? 5, 6, oxygen, hydrogen. A lot of hydrogen, at least. I'll get some good hydrogen stockpile. Multiplayer problem where you got one person who no life's it. You work for 2 to 3 days, come back, someone sold the entire pack for someone else. Yeah, that can happen, sure. Glauconite sand. I'm gonna run this one through. There's nothing really. There's no benefit to me running this through anything other than just kind of the centrifuge, right? Yeah. Because this is all the same. This is all the same outputs no matter where I take it. Okay. The Fuller's Earth, I'm gonna leave that alone. Let's go to Glauconite sands first. Best if people specialize. I feel like if you want to do something like that where you have people doing all kinds of stuff at the same time, you need to play like Eco, which I've never played, but I've heard enough about. And that's where people really work with specializations. I'm gonna grab some more, run some more oxygen, run some more polyethylene in there. Why not? Equivalent Exchange 2 was fun. That was one I enjoyed a lot. It's nice if some time is put into builds rather than all into progress. Yeah, I'm very bad at like building stuff, so I'm pretty much devote just to progress. I have never been a good builder. I've never had like the visual, I've never visualized like builds very well. So I just kind of exist. My builds just kind of exist. I want to say I have ruby ore that I've already gone and crushed. I've needed to do ruby dust. No, I do want chrome, but I'll be okay for chrome right now. What I need to do with this, honestly, is forge hammer and centrifuge, and then I probably just need to electrolyze some ruby, because there you go, chrome, alumina. Let's just do that. Let's get that started. I need the alumina. That's all there is to it. And I don't want red garnet, so we're going down the forge hammer. How much steam does the forge hammer use? Let me see. 3,200? Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna sleep. Get my solar panels charged up again. I've been watching someone who's a wizard at vanilla redstone making tons of gizmos for an industrial factory build like Giant 9-bit. Oh, I've seen that too. I've seen that. That's Mumbo. Yeah. Mumbo Jumbo making giant animated fans. I saw his videos on that. That was super cool. He's like crazy with redstone and I love it. Glauconite sand, we do need to run this through the washer because I get alumina chance off of washed ore. Okay. So run this through the simple washer. You know what? I'm going to run it directly into here. I don't need it to be going slowly. Let's get an iron upgrade going. I want to put it on the output macerator chest. So I'm gonna need it with all this stuff coming in the way. So did you all wash? You all washed. You hanging out in there? You're hanging out. And you're centrifuging? No, I got ruby dust going on in there right now. Where is all of it? Oh, it's hanging out. Okay. I'll just keep going. Let's see, I'm getting messages from friends. Alright, did all that go through? Polyethylene. 21 sheets. I could put more in there. Although it's a nice even 4 stacks. Alright, so we went down, we did, I got my aluminum processing slowly. It'll go though, it'll work. Chrome, ruby, just kind of gotta wait, really. Oh, hang on, this happens fast. Oh, I don't have a fast enough conveyor module on here. You know, this has been bugging me for a while. Let's just make a better one. I need another motor. Okay, conveyor, there. And I need crowbar. You off. You on. Export. You export every 5 seconds instead of every 20. And we're good. Put that away. Use it later. Probably. Oh, there's my other water fluid cells. I'm just blind. I'm just blind. Congratulations, I'm blind. Ugh. So I don't think we're going to do this tonight, but we do need to think about going back to the Twilight Forest. There's a number of things that we still want to do in there. And there's an entire set of stuff that we haven't even touched. We haven't started any of the magic side of this mod pack. And frankly, we probably should. There's a bunch of little weird things that we can do through here. Some of it required for progression, others for just Other things, I think it would be fun to start getting into it all, but we do need to work hard at it. But in order to do that, we have to make a wand before we can do anything else. We needed aluminum to get it. So I actually could have made aluminum screws a long while ago because I started the game by finding a random aluminum bar or something like that early on. However, we couldn't. We still need to defeat the Naga in order to go through that. But we're gonna make this soon enough, I think. Need just a little bit of seed oil, and we can make the wand. So I think at some point soon we should do this, because I think it'll be fun. Take a break, go adventuring for a while. Do something other than stare at the same factory forever. Oh yeah, here's all the cart stuff. Like, here's how to use Steve carts. Multi-blocks can be cool, but I found a lot of mods use them to say make 20 different kinds of blocks and arrange them just so. Having to build a huge factory to get the aluminum you need to make a wand cap to get into magic is funny to me. Yeah, a little bit. There's like tabs down here that I just don't pay attention to. There's an entire system of like how to use a bunch of logistic pipes that I like have not touched at all. Placed in MV tier to help manage chests crafting and fluid crafting. But the thing is, like, if you want to go into this, you can. And I don't really know what the benefit of it is, but like at some point soon, we'll be allowed. Well, in high voltage, we'll be allowed to start doing, fucking, applied energistics. I don't know what it is, man. I don't like applied energistics. I've never used it. I've never had a desire to use it, but I know that it is basically required here. And maybe if I sit down and actually start using it, it will be fine. I won't care. But it's like, I don't know, there's something about it. It feels, it's always felt super centralizing to every mod pack. If it's in a mod pack, it's what basically everybody just scrambles to get as fast as possible. I've seen people in like the Minecraft modding thread say like, I can't play a pack if it doesn't have Applied Energistics 2 anymore, or I have to cheat myself in an Applied Energistics 2 inventory storage system before I can even play the game. And it's like, come on, man. I know it's nice, but like, shit. You can probably not have to worry about that. You can play the game for a little while before you break it over your knee, but in a game like this where you are doing so much like micro crafting, I understand why it's basically required. I get it. I understand. And so I think I'm gonna have to just suck it up and deal with it. It's not a big deal, really. But I've just not been doing anything. I haven't done anything with it in ever. I prefer old school sorting systems. Man, do you remember the Red Power sorting machine? I remember when that thing was just like coded, and that thing was cool as hell. I loved all that stuff. I loved all those tubes you could see shit moving around in. I don't care if it made my frame rate bad back on my old computers. That was cool. That thing just looked so neat. Yeah, it's not in here anymore. There's a version of Red Power in here, but it's not. It's not Red Power, is it? Red. Project Red. Is it in here? It might be. But I don't think it is. No, I don't think so. There's some stuff in here, but Project Red is just kind of it's there. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's there in this mod pack. I've seen some things using simple barrels and AE interfaces to access them. Yeah, like it can be fun to do. I think, like, I'll do it. I'll set it all up eventually. The other thing I know people use a lot of are the Ender IO pipes and conduits. Do I have all of these? I know I've been collecting some of these things. 1, 2, 3. I don't have item conduits. They're just real expensive. That's the biggest problem. They're super expensive when you compare. Like, pulsating iron, alright, cool. I gotta do a big old dust mix to do that first. And then I gotta run it through a blast furnace for 80 seconds. Like, okay, I understand. But they just take a long time to make. And it's basically, this is one pipe. This is one item pipe. Now the big deal with the conduits is you can place multiples of each conduit on a single tile, so like you can stack them. Like I can run fluid and item through the exact same pipe, or through the exact same block. So like it's very useful. I did use it a little bit in my old world, but it's just you know, it's expensive to make and it's kind of a pain. Hello, Mirage Enderman, I think. Thank you for nothing. What was I hanging around for? You still doing stuff? Yes, you are. You, on the other hand, are done. Holy, that was loud. Does New Horizons have laser IO, or is that modern only? Modern. Just put the ruby dust in there. Let that start going. And then the glauconite sand is going to go... Needs cells. Do I have more glauconite sand hanging around in here? I have glauconite dust, which is somehow slightly different. It has the exact same dust, glauconite sand. Why are there two? Why are there two different things that are the exact same? Video games. What is it, 21? Yeah, 21. When that's all said and done, that'll go through as well. And I got myself alumina dust. Oh, I need more cryolite. Ooh, I need more cryolite. Because I've kind of ran through all my cryolite. Quick trip to the Twilight Forest. I gotta find more cryolite. It's over here. It's going to be mixed in with silver and lead, and while I don't really need tons of either right now, I guess it doesn't hurt if I pick some up. But it is the... Well, I'm going to need silver, come to think of it. So really, I'm going to need silver when I hit high voltage, because I'm going to need to be able to make electrum. Because electrum wiring is the main wiring source for component stuff, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. I sure do love having to make 4x electrum wire. I've gone too deep. much of this do I have? Barely any. I mean, cryolite at least gives me like 8 per dig or per crush, but still. Oh, good. That was a good chunk. I don't really need much lead right now. The main sources of lead are like, oh, hello, water. That's water. Are there some dudes up here? Is it a danger territory? No, it's just a pocket of water. Okay. Oops, come on. Thank you. Yep, it is just a pocket of water. Strange. That's the end of that. Gonna end up with just so much extra silver right now. I mean, it'll be fine. I can store it away, but a lot of silver. Oh, good. 62. 65. Alright. I think that'll work for me for cryolite for the moment. I can hear it. Where's the... There's a slime or something. Grape slime. Ow. Purple dye and a whole bunch of slime balls. Nice. I don't think I really need the slime balls, but... Which is funny to say because, like... Slime balls are specifically always a pain in the ass in vanilla. Something neat about having an abundance of ore, but being picky about having to be picky about what you mine or clog your systems with unwanted junk. Yeah, it is kind of fun. I like there's here that's part of it. Like that's part of something. So there are automated miners in this game, which okay, cool. Yeah, mining. I would expect that. You can power them, and they dig down mining pipes, and will dig out all the ores in a vein. Alright, cool. My thought with that, though, is, but what about my storage? And the answer to that tends to be, I guess, barrels and other things, and just, like, make it all work. Expand your storage, nerd. But what if I don't want to expand my storage that much? So, like, there's nothing wrong with using them, but I was just always like... Yeah, it's just like, what do I do with this? I should probably just start doing some of this in the, I don't need it all to be done. Oh, what I probably need to do, let me grab this stuff out of there, because really, what I need is, I need to get the cryolite processing. Very good. Now we'll get that back in there. Okay, alright. Four stacks of alumina so far. Yeah, the rain is affecting my steam production. I don't remember how to use this. Oh, I wonder if the music from the pizza alley is coming through, I bet. Just some sort of bassy sounds. And then it's gone as quickly as it appeared. It vanishes into the night. I gotta try this at some point. Wait, do I still have an empty chest? No. I almost have an empty gold chest. Or diamond chest. Because there's I can do a dark steel chest. I've not seen how big this is, but it says it's bigger than the diamond one. So I guess it must be even wider, or maybe taller. Alright, so I got all this. This stuff, I don't want to wash. I want the extra alumina. Oh yeah, this was all silvers. I will just worry about processing that another day. Thinking that'll probably end soon-ish. Because I'm thinking like been at it for not like as long as I sometimes do, but still long enough. Cryolite going. I think once I can get some more aluminum into the machine, we will probably call it around that point. Oh, but what I can do, no, I can't. It's in use. I was gonna say I can make some more steel. Real easy. But I need to make wrought iron dust, and my macerator is in use. We could make a few more machines. Oh no, wait, I can't make that many machines because I'm running low on aluminum again. That was half the point. I need 7 more. I'll make the bending machine. Things I need to make. Bending machine. Chem bath. I definitely need those. Acetic acid. I need a little bit of this stuff. Kind of hate having to deal with it. Sulfuric, ethanone. But we need ethanone. Because yeah, ethanone plus nitric acid equals this tetranitromethane, which gets used to make cetane boosted diesel, which is the next, like, I can't make it now because I need it to be in a large chem reactor, but cetane boosted diesel burns for 1 million, where our diesel fuel burns for, I want to say it's 480. Yeah. So we can make our fuel twice as efficient. And this is out of topic and all, but I kind of blame you for the melodic machine noises that I play 1 hour factory industry noise videos to relax. I'm sorry, I think. Interesting decision. Let's see. How are things going? Are we, well, almost done is relative. We are processing cryolite now, though. Excellent. I'm going to take this kaolinite and run it through the electrolyzer. Actually, no. First, I'm going to grab a bucket of milk and a dolly. Nope, not the dolly. I don't need that. I actually just need the wrench. Hydrogen, yes. Oxygen, okay. You're the hydrogen tank? Yes. And you go down there. Drink the milk. Picking up a super tank that has stuff in it will give you massive debuffs. Oh, there was a little bit of ruby. I forgot that this was not processing through. That's fine. Actually, I think this will work out even better because, yeah, this hydrogen's going to go into there. Yeah, this works. And then I'm just going to, like, throw all this up into there. And I think it also needs cells in there. Oh, good, just a couple. So that's not going to be too bad. I'll just kind of throw a couple stacks of cells in there. It's a long, slightly long electrolyzing process. grab this cryolite right now and start producing some aluminum. Let's grab this, that. I mean, actually, I don't need this much cryolite. It's 2 to 1. Always forget. Yeah, it's just 2 to 1. Still going. The steam is getting lower. I could expand the steam tank. I probably should. Considering I'm using it as much as I am, I should really consider expanding the steam tank. What would that involve? If I can go one size larger. Iron tank walls can go up to, let me see. Tank wall can go up to, well, they can go to 9 in diameter, so I can actually make it even larger. I don't want to make it higher because I've got it already set up, but I can make it wider. I could go lower. I could go down one and just kind of move all my pipes down a little bit. The big thing is I need to recalculate how much iron tank wall I need, because I've got a bunch in there already, of course, but I would need gosh, it's going to be more than I think it is. That much is for sure. Would upgrading the walls to steel or stainless steel help capacity? Yes, they would. However, I don't think I have enough steel to do it. Basically, steel would double, aluminum would quadruple. Because if I look up tank wall, basically 16 buckets per capacity, 32, 64, 128. Like, it keeps going up. It's double every time you do it, but obviously you're looking at a huge amount of storage, or not storage, metal investment. But the other thing is, like, I like how this looks, but also super tanks exist, and it's like, it is kinda hard to justify sometimes, because the super tank is like 4 million in a single block. I've got a spare super tank hanging around, like, right now, I think. Yeah. So, like, what I could almost do is just slap a super tank on the bottom of this and change the piping around. Like, that's probably a good idea. But it's like, it's less fun. I like having the big... In my old world, I had a big a fluid storage room for a couple fluids that were just like iron tanks with stuff, and it's colorful. It's fun because you got, yeah, colorful tanks hanging out in there. But, like, there's also something to be said for, like, just the efficiency of a super tank. I guess after a point, like, these walls become way bigger. Like, even a super tank can't store that much. It can store 64 million. And I'm pretty sure, like, a max size tank wall will store way more than that in the end. But there's all sorts of fluid storage options later on. I don't even know what all the options are. Regardless, it's just like, I should expand this, and I don't think changing it to steel will make a significant enough difference. I would just probably use up a lot of steel. I have bundles of iron, like I got tons of it still. So I feel like I'm just gonna do it out of iron. Is it reasonable to think I'm probably gonna need 64 walls? It might very well be. Iron tank wall. It'll take time and a lot of power, but it said 20, right? Yeah. Oh, it needs plate. Duh. Alright. Just let that go for a while. And how's this going in here? Still fine? Still fine. And how's this going over here? So I don't think I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this on stream, but I'm gonna set, probably between streams, I'll build out this tank so that it's even larger. I might still choose to set that the super tank on the bottom just for an additional buffer. I mean, that I could just pull it out, and I think I can only output out one direction, so I'll just have to move the piping around slightly. It won't be that hard though. You know what? Heck with it. Let's just do it. Get a little bit of fluid pipe. Oh, but the only concern I have is whether or not this will actually... Oh, I don't know how fast it'll export it to the pipes. The iron tank itself exports into pipe really fast. And I don't know what the rate is on the super tank. I hope it's enough. I hope it exports fast enough. I guess if I have problem with exporting, I'll have to remove the tank. In my experience, super tanks are ridiculous. Like, that sounds right, but I'm just trying to remember. Oh, am I block input fluid from output side? No. Okay, I'm not pulling the pipe. I'm not pulling steam out. It's only in. But yeah, basically let the super tank fill up to full, then this tank becomes the buffer. Like, I'll still expand it, I think. I'm not sure. I'm making a whole bunch of iron tank wall right now, or at least I'm making the plates. I could always use the plates for something else. I don't know. I'll decide what I'm doing, but I definitely needed more steam buffer capacity because we have run out of steam a couple of different times tonight. So, especially once I start processing all this again. done over here? Yeah, you are. Okay. Cool. Oh, I needed just a little bit of cryolite left for some of this, right? I keep my cool looking iron tank at 4 million millibuckets of steam hidden off. Sounds windowing to me. Yeah. Like, it'd be nice to do a big aluminum tank, because I think a big bright blue tank would be kind of funny to have around. It's a bit sad that like most of these are like not colorful. But so be it. It's not a big deal. Well, guess I'll set this stuff up to keep processing, and there we go. So yeah, I think we're probably about done for the night. Next time, there's a couple main things I gotta do next time. So before we end, like our goal right now, and I haven't even really talked about it, our goal is this. We need to make Canthal coils. In order to do that, we got to do a couple different things. We need to do a MV Chem bath, but basically the whole point of the Canthal coil is these are used to make, the Canthal coil upgrades the heat capacity of our electric blast furnace so that we can do recipes that require heavier heat requirements. Stainless steel. The heat capacity is higher than. Wait, let me see the recipe one more time. Yeah, stainless steel, 1700. Cupro. All right, coil. Cooper nickel coil. It is possible to do it, but we would need to overclock into high voltage to get to it. What does this say? Temperature 1700. Add oxygen. Oh, do I need stainless steel to even make the MV energy hatch? No. What's real power I see? Oh no, you need this to... Oh, right. I need to even do stainless steel. I need to be in... I need to have high voltage going on. But it's just kind of funny because I'm looking at it and I'm like, the Canthal is not required. Requires MV hatch. Canthal, coolant, MV hatch, Canthal. Yeah, it's just kind of odd, I guess. Like, we need this because we got to upgrade the thing, but it's funny because I don't think we need the heat capacity upgrade to actually produce stainless steel. We just need to be able to do high voltage processing on it. I don't know. One way or another, we're going to do it because the other thing that upgrading the coil heat capacity is, if we look at this, one of the pieces of information about how this all works is basically for every, what is it? Yeah, every 1000 degrees, no, you get upgraded if your coils are 1800 degrees above recipe temperature and a EU discount. So basically, the hotter the coil capacity we can make, or the hotter the heat capacity inside the blast furnace, the faster older recipes will process. So suddenly, aluminum becomes a lot faster to make, and steel becomes faster to make. So that's the goal, really. We need to start going through. I want the Canthal stuff because it will make my everything process faster. But so that's the main thing. Next time, if we don't do, we might take a detour to go just run around the Twilight Forest. I'm not sure. If we don't do that, then it's probably going to be pushing ourselves towards the chem bath, the ability to make Canthal and cool it, and we'll see where we go from there. There's a number of things that we have to do before we hit high voltage. Stainless steel, advanced circuitry. Those are the kind of the main ones. We got to get into this whole like laser engraving, silicon wafers, extra advanced circuitry stuff that we haven't done yet. So that'll be next time or the time after. Whatever, we'll decide. Maybe we'll do both. Maybe we'll go adventuring for a little while and then come back. I don't know. I gotta probably set up some sort of magical area to go. Do I build a wizard tower? I'm terrible at building, but we'll see what we choose to do here. Anyway, I think that'll do for me for now. It's 11 here, and I think 3 hours is a good enough time to be streaming for the night. So, thank you all for watching, and like I said, we will do some more stuff next time, and I will see you then, I suppose. I hope you all enjoyed the night hanging out. Thanks for coming around. And I will see you next time for whatever we end up doing, whenever we end up doing it. Probably not Saturday, that might be something else. Maybe Thursday, but it'll depend on what I've got going on. So, you'll just keep an eye out, and you'll see when I decide to put up a stream. Have a good night, everyone. Take it easy.